Hi, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. I know I said it all weird, but whatever time of the day it is, good morning, and I wish you the best of days. Hey Leslie, thank you for coming as always. So today is technically day 29, but in my notes I wrote as day 30. I skipped a day somehow, some way. I don't know. It happened. It happened. But I'm actually really so excited. I'm like thinking like, wow, I've been consecutive for I'm gonna say 29 days because I have to do an extra day for 29 days. And I'm just like, wow, I got so far. I see the definition in my stomach. I recently just posted something on my Instagram about like how it started and then how it's going. And I could see the definition. I'm like, wow, my stomach is getting slimmer. I feel slimmer. I even want to stop eating meat. I don't know why, but I feel like meat just doesn't satisfy me no more. For the noise, I'm rocking my daughter at the same time she's falling asleep. So she always joining me as my lives, and she always supports me, which I'm so happy about. But I'm multitasking right now. But now I feel like now I don't like the meat. It's like when even smelling meat, I just like it stinks. I don't know. It could just be a change in my diet. Ever since I've been doing this 30-day exercise challenge, I my everything has been changing personally. What you doing? You getting up? She's in her chair. So I've been doing a 30-day challenge and I've been going live since day 19. I mean day 18, and I feel like I'm more focused. I'm able to plan out my day more, and I'm able to do other stuff as well as keep my lives going and also continue to exercise in the morning. And I like how I'm getting my routine in, and I like how I'm adapting and adjusting to how my day goes depending on what I have planned. I might do this different or that different, which I'm really so happy that I'm able to do multiple things, because when I was depressed, I would not be able to do multiple things. Multitasking is hard, especially because you're already drained and you're exhausted from being, dealing with depression. So now that I feel happier, I'm more energized, I'm able to be a better mom for my child, play with her, have fun, crawl around the floor with her. Like, I'm able to do a lot more stuff, all because I decided to do this 30-day challenge and exercise 10 minutes in the morning. That's all I've been doing. And I did it purposely to let people know that it only takes 10 minutes. For me, it took 10 minutes. I just did my ab workout and I'm more energized. So you don't have to do a whole hour or 2 hour workout at the gym. You have to be consecutive. You have to do it every day. So if you're going to do 45 minutes, you got to do every day for 45 minutes. But if you don't feel like you can do that, 10 minutes. It's something as simple as that. I can tell you 10 minutes work for me. My stomach feels a whole lot slimmer. I'm more energized. Starting eating differently. I'm going to do something different, separate from my lives. But if you have any other suggestions of what I should do next, let me know. All right, so we're going to go into today's topic. But before I do that, I want to tell you about my goals. I want to help as many millennials as I can who's dealing with depression, as well as a parent who has a child or children dealing with depression, or a caregiver or a teacher that works with teens struggling with their depression. And anybody that comes to your mind as you watching my videos, tell them about me. We're all helping each other. We're here together. My daughter's getting a little antsy. But for today's topic, we're going to talk about ways to stay positive when you're depressed. So I have some suggestions. Thank you, the Wealth Informant, for joining. As always, thank you for your support. So I have some ways. We're going to talk about ways to stay positive when you're depressed. So for those who are joining, and I have some suggestions that those are coming from me. And I also did some research because I like to do some research for you guys to give you some facts. So for my suggestion, number one, I would say meditation. It helps you get more in tune with yourself. You set aside some time for me. So when you have time for me, you feel better. Hopefully, it's going to be a process, but if you do it every day, hopefully you start to feel better. And then you can schedule your day. So say for instance in the morning, You have to do whatever you have to do. In the afternoon, that's your me time. So you're scheduling your me time for you. If you want to meditate, write down whatever you have to do, you have time for you. Once you schedule time for you, you'll feel so much better because you have time for self. You're not working or being a mother or work or whatever you got to do. It's just time for self. The wealth informant said, you have really been giving great facts. Thank you so much. Thank you for your support. And yes, I've been trying to give so much facts because I don't want you guys to be thinking that, oh, I'm just talking. I'm talking from my experience, of course. But I also want to give you guys more information, more facts, because it's just great to know. And it's educating myself as well. Some stuff I didn't even know. So education, knowledge, just know more. The more you know, the better. So like I said, meditation, get a routine going and it helps. Number 2, exercise. I know I tell you guys exercise in the morning. I'm not picky, but I say exercise in the morning is very beneficial. I can tell you I'm more energized throughout the day. It just helps. It just helps. Then you get everything done. So if you need to exercise at home, if you want to go to the gym, I know with the pandemic, whatever you want to do, you can do that. Or even go for walks. Walking is good. I know with the weather, depending on where you live, on the East Coast, the weather is up and down because it's October. So in the morning, it's sometimes it's really hot. But towards around 4 o'clock, it starts to get really cold. So number 3, I would say writing down your feelings. I gotta drink some water. I need some water. I'm thirsty. Always gotta keep hydrated. So number 3, write down your feelings. Get a journal going on. I used to write down a lot of my stuff in a notebook. I have a notebook. And even looking back at the stuff, what I wrote back then, I look back and I'm like, wow, I felt like this. And then you kind of can compare of back then and then how you feel now. And even you don't realize you go through a lot of stuff throughout the day. So when you write stuff down, on that day, this happened to you. So now you can look back and I'm like, oh, you remember what happened, and then you can tell how you was able to get through it, process it, whatever you have to do. You can tell by what you write down. So I like writing down my stuff and my thoughts, and it actually helps too because you're not keeping everything in. When you keep everything in, it's not good. I'm an introvert. Growing up, I kept a lot of my feelings in. So as I got to adult, it was hard for me to express the stuff what I was going through and all the old stuff that I was dealing with. So that was my healing process. I had to deal with a lot of old stuff in order for me to move. Good baby. Oh, I'm sorry. I messed you up. She was closing her eyes. So terrible. So writing down your feelings, get your journal going, and it helps. Number 4, my suggestion would be surround yourself around positive people. Positive people will help you get through. They may not help you as in feeling how you feel what you're going through, but it helps the process, help you get out of your mood, especially if they're trying to give you positivity. It's really hard to be negative when you're around a lot of positive people. It makes you want to be positive. So when you have that circle that wants to uplift you, who wants to be there for you and tell you everything's going to be okay, even though in your mind you may feel like that, but if you keep believing that, it's going to happen. So when you surround yourself around positivity, you will become that positive force. Naturally, you are the company that you keep. That's an old term, and it's true. It never lied. It's very true. If you're around negative people, you're going to think negative. But if you're around positive people, your mindset is going to change. And that's a process. It's going to happen. It's a process. You got to be patient. But once your mindset change, I'm telling you, things are going to get better. My mindset has changed since I've been doing this 30-day challenge. And I'm so happy for it. And I'm glad I'm able to go live and show you guys from point A to point B. Even though I still got more points to go, but you can see how I started off, how sad I was to compare to now. I only did one thing different. I didn't even change my eating habits yet. I only did one thing different. That was for me to exercise every day. Every day. I'm on day 29. I didn't even get to day 30 yet, and I have changed. And you can see, I didn't start from one, from doing lives, but from live 18 to live 29, it's a big difference. I even feel better. Could say like I'm good, but I really feel better. I really am. So that was number 4. So number 5, read some positive affirmations every day. Write it on your, put something on a sticky note and put it on your mirror. Put it on your refrigerator. Something where you can see every day. It really helps waking up. What's the first thing you do? Do you go on your phone? Because when you go on your phone, you can't control what you see, especially on your timeline. The wealth informant said, "That's good, Leah, and yes, I can see it. Thank you." She can see it. She can see, and she's been in my life since day one. The wealth informant also said, "Very happy for your transformation." Thank you. I'm so happy too as well. I'm just so glad I'm able to share this with everybody, and thank you for your suggestion of telling me to go live, because at first I was like, really, I gotta go live? But now I'm so glad I took that challenge. It was a challenge for me. I'm gonna tell you that much. It was not easy, because I had to prepare my day. I had to think about what I want to talk about, and even all that was just, it was a lot for me. But I took one day at a time. What I started with, I wrote down 3 things I wanted to talk about. And ever since then, every day I added on. I didn't do my whole 30-day. I didn't do 30 days, but from 18 to 29, I didn't do all at once. Cause sometimes when you go to bed, you think about, I could talk about this. I could talk about that. It's more natural compared to everything's planned. Point A, this. No, my stuff is not planned like that. I write stuff down for my notes to keep track. But it's not planned. It's like script. It's not scripted. My stuff is not scripted. But I just thank you for that. So yeah, like I said before, read affirmations. It helps you every day when you wake up. Are you on your phone? Because when you're on your phone, you can't control that. You can't control whatever you see. Because when you're scrolling, it could be a negative thing. Someone could say something, or you can read something, or you see a video, something that you may not like. Now you change your mood. So now you're in a bad mood in the morning. That's gonna carry out through the rest of your day. Do you want that? No, you don't want that. So try to wake up in the morning. I barely watch TV. My TV right now, it's not even on. My daughter, she just fell asleep. I don't watch TV. I feel like TV is a distraction for me. And once you know your distractions, you can better move with whatever you're going through. So I don't watch TV. I pretty much focus on my business. I pretty much post and try to figure out what I need to post. So I'm prepared. And then by the time I finish, I'm eating, because I got to eat something. And then she wakes up. And then I do something. We listen to music. We crawl around. So that's my activity. I don't need TV. The only time the TV is on is if I'm watching a kid's show. That's really it. And towards the rest of the day, like towards at night, I might put the TV on. But during the day, what I need TV for? It's a distraction. Did you do what you have to do before you turn the TV on? TV should be a luxury. It should be a reward after you finished everything you need to do. I'm just saying. So I did some research for you guys. This is from thehealthyplace.com. And the article title is How to Stay Positive When You're Depressed. So the first one, they said, express gratitude to stay positive when depressed. I personally don't like this, because in the article it says the person was feeling ungrateful, and that's the one thing I talked to you about before. Don't say someone, you need to be grateful. That's not, whoever wrote this person was not going through depression. People who are going through depression are not feeling, well, for me, I can't speak for everyone, but for me, I didn't feel like I wasn't grateful. Of course I'm grateful. Of course thank God for all the stuff he's done for me. So I personally don't agree with this, but this is the article. That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. And I'm just going to go to the next point, because I'm not even going to waste my time on that. So number 2, focus on yourself. So like meditation. Find different recipes. My diet is changing, so I'm going to find different recipes. I'm going to try to show you guys what I do. Explore, eat. do whatever, work out is another one, and read a book or start a new class if it's crocheting or going to the gym, cycling, something. So when you focus on you, you're getting more happier. The wealth informant said, good, giving two perspectives. Yes, I'm not biased. I don't want to be biased, but everybody needs to see two sides. I'm always going to do research, but only could speak upon what I'm going through, and if I don't agree, that's on me. You may not feel that way, but for the fact I'm going through depression, I felt like that comment was it wasn't right. For saying that you need to be more grateful, you need to be more thankful. Yes, we're thankful. I mean, some people are really not, and they may not even be going through depression. They just may not be grateful. So for that, I just feel like that comment was just, I personally didn't like it. But this is part of the article, and I'm giving you facts. I just want to let you guys know about that. So number 3, pay it forward. I really like this. And this is not with going through depression either. You always should pay forward. If you want to genuinely help somebody without getting a reward in return or money, that's much more rewarding. So if you helping somebody and then say for instance pay for the groceries. I know sometimes one time I was short when I was in line and someone helped me pay for the rest of my bill. That's paying forward. And I'm like, do you want to? No, go ahead. Or if someone cut you, let you cut in line, because sometimes I had like one item, I felt great. But I mean, just that simple human things. I feel like we need to do this on a regular basis. But that's just me talking. And number 4 will be listen to happy music. Listen to uplifting music. Whatever genre that you like, listen to it. It helps. If you listen to happy music, it's good. My boyfriend always say the music heals your soul, and it's true. Because me and my daughter, we have jam sessions in the morning. After this live, we're going to play some music. We're going to dance around. She be happy. She laughing. And also, it helps you get more knowledge of different types of music. It's really good. I mean, when you go into the car, you listen to music. So why you can't listen to music at home? Why not incorporate that into your daily routine, even in the morning, especially if in the morning I get ready to go to work. Instead of stressing and try to be like, okay, I gotta rush, put some music on. It may actually help you move faster. Something simple, something very simple. I just want to give you guys some tips on how to stay positive, and I feel like with the article, this is through everything you can do if you're not depressed or not. But I just want to give you some suggestions because I feel like we all might need it. You don't know who's going through it. I don't know, but I just want to give you guys some information because I'm really happy. But let me know in the comment section of what else I should do, because I'm have one more video, one more live to do, and I'm just going to do recapping and give you some resources. But I mean, that's pretty much it, guys. Like, I'm happy, but I'm actually sad. I'm like, what am I going to do next? What am I going to do next? I don't know. But I'm going to give myself some time before I jump into my lives. I might try to do something per week. So I might try to do like Monday through Friday, go live and do something for that week, give you some knowledge. I don't know. But definitely let me know if you have any suggestions. I need some suggestions, guys. I'm here for you guys. And thank you for everyone who joined my video. I'll see you in my next one. Bye-bye.